I've been a painter since my teenage years, so I approach art making, I feel like, with a painterly aspect. I think working with textiles, my fascination started with the difference in textiles, like how different things could be next to each other, and how many differences there could be in a small thing, right? When somebody lives with something, their essence rubs off on it. Like they've had thoughts, feelings, many experiences, perspiration, all types of stuff happening with clothing, which, you know, has a certain energy to it, has a certain smell to it, has a certain feeling that fabrics right off the roll just can't give you. When you look at a pair of pants, for instance, right, it's a pair of pants. But as soon as I cut it, it's the thing that I cut is no longer a pair of pants. And so when I put it into an artwork, it works like a stroke, but it still came from a pair of pants. And so when somebody sees it, it's doing multiple things and it's opening up windows of possibility, I think. I kind of look at that as a part of the storytelling. Like I infuse my own mythologies and stories and world histories into the work, but I think that dealing with objects that other people have lived with so intimately adds elements to the story that are sort of unseen and unheard, but deeply felt. Around fall of 2022, I really started to fall in love with the texture of corduroy, the actual touch of it, the feel of it. But then the name corduroy was a fascination. The French translation as cord of the king, corduroy, and thinking about my fascination with sovereignty within my work, even, you know, way back as a painter, thinking about the ability to rule within one's life and bringing that same motif into the work. So this body work that I've been working on recently is called The King's Cord, and it's sort of imaginative landscapes or mappings, cartography of inner world or inner kingdom where one can be the king or queen of one's own reality. The first piece I did in the series actually was the map of the entire kingdom. So these works are almost like map keys or like little pictures from scenes within that kingdom. And so within it, there's rulership of certain parts of the ocean. There's rulership of the beaches and flower gardens and urban sprawl versus like royal gardens and lands and sort of deserts and then mountains and then the minerals underneath the mountains and the lava underneath that. So it kind of speaks to like this whole landscape going way down and way up. We're living in our inner world, in our imagination, in our thoughts, and our feelings constantly. And simultaneously, our physical body is dealing with this physical reality as well. The way I feel about reality itself is that whichever world you put more of your focus and energy in is the world that will dominate both worlds. There's a correspondence between your inner world and your outer world that I think we could pay more attention to as people. And so these works are sort of pointing in that direction for myself and also hopefully for the viewer.